I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
As we get a peek at the former number 2 overall pick, M.Trubisky. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people.
3rd and about 6. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
Ndamukong Suh provokes a whole lot of conversation. But at the end, everyone agrees one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Bears take the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And they're led out by a guy who's done just about everything you could ever imagine to do in this league, but in 9. And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
And a big key is going to be how can these wideouts create separation from the defensive backs, because we've seen some...
Hey, 66.
On 1st down, Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scott Miller, 27 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath a short pass like that? But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness.
Down. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Robert Quinn gets to the quarterback as well as any defensive end in the league. A lot of it goes back to his high school wrestling background. He understands leverage and hands as well as anyone.
Gay's kick is good. And they take the lead here. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead stretches to 6:43. First down, a run with Cohen. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! 2nd and 10. Brady going to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles Wood, at his own end zone. Rush comes and they block it. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. As his guy 8-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Robert Quinn.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you can control the game.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
The amount of sacks.
Be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be the right hash. This from 45 yards away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will bump patience. Brady to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack make that now 4 sacks for him. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And that's caught for a big. Now a play fake. Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack make that now 4 sacks to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Just a chippy. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that Gay's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that more. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to throw, Brady. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. As they come up now 3rd and long. And Trubisky down to a knee, and that is all she wrote.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.